Hello friends, welcome to beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm here in front of Three Daughters Brewing Company. You've probably heard of this place before. You might even had some of their beers. Let's go try some. Three Daughters is a huge brewing company. Two big buildings here. Nice.
Just let it settle for a bit.
I've been to Three Daughters many times in the past. They have a foosball table, which I'm partial to. So I used to come here when they first opened. In fact, this is one of the breweries where the owner allowed me to come in and brew with the crew when I was just curious about home brewing and wanted to know what was going on. It was really awesome. They let me just hang out for the whole day and fill in. It was a good time. I got a taster already. It's a peanut butter chocolate stout. It's a bartender's favorite. I can see why. It's like eating a Reese's, but in liquid beer form. It's great. Wow, this is really good. It's one of those dessert beers that you can drink a full one and maybe a second one. Now, this sample is just the bourbon barrel porter. The other one was a bourbon peanut butter porter. I thought it was a stout. It wasn't. It's a porter. Very similar. Let's try this one. Wow. Bourbon? There's no bourbon. I don't taste bourbon at all. Zero amount of any kind of bourbon at all. It's very good. Excellent. Next beer, Black Lager, 5.2%. AKA Schwartz beer. Wow. Not much to it. A little bit malty, a little bit flavorful. There's really not much to this beer. It's good afternoon beer. There's not a lot of flavor to it, to be honest. It's decent. It kind of tastes like fizzy beer water. That's it. Last beer, Sake Lager. This is really good. A little floral in the taste of it. Definitely lager-like. Just a little floral lager. I like it. Kind of like a sake, a little sweet too in the finish. Good beer. Man, wow. Surprisingly, very good beer. Before I finish this last beer, let's walk around and check out the place, huh? So much beer to go. Not just beer, I guess vodka soda stuff too. And cider. That is a good beer. Three Daughters Brewing free library. Not too many books in the free library, but you take one and you give one. The only book that really interests me is this Nikon D70 book. I don't have one of these cameras. I never will, but it's interesting to me, maybe. But I don't have a book to contribute, so I'm going to leave it there. And just check out all the other stuff on this shelf they have on display. Some pictures from when they were building the place. Strawberry mint sour. Woo! Wow. It's kind of like, not in a bad way, but it tastes like Mylanta. It tastes just like Mylanta. It's like strawberry mint, and it's a Mylanta beer. It's a little medicine-y, to be honest. It's not in a bad way though. This is a hard one for me to describe. Telling people that a beer tastes like medicine, but it's not bad, but that's what this is. It's a good beer. And the Pilsner. Excellent. Solid Pilsner. They also have a full lab here where they test beers. You can be in other breweries and bring your beer here, and they will test your beer. I don't know what the fees are and all that kind of stuff, but they will tell you all about your beers, even for home brewers. At one point, I don't know if they still do this, but for home brewers, you could bring your beer here and find out how you messed it up. Then they would educate you on what to do next time to help you make better beer. What a great place. Their tasting room is pretty nice. I like the space. It's very welcoming. right past the lab is the arcade. So much pinball. This is new to me. I haven't seen all this. This is one of my favorite arcade games when I was growing up. Ninja Turtles. One of the greatest accomplishments during my middle school years was obtaining the arcade version of Ninja Turtles for the NES. Well, if you think this tasting room is pretty cool, well, check this out. This is the other part of the tasting room where all this stuff happens, including the swag section here. We'll get back to that later. But this is where everything goes on. Things have changed a little bit since the last time I was in here. It's a very large space. They moved some things around to put this big gigantic stage in the middle of the room. I have been here one time for a concert to see Uncle John's band, one of my favorite Grateful Dead cover bands in the planet of Earth. But there's a lot of stuff here happening right here. Such as this incredibly large Christmas-themed train set that goes through nearly the entire span of the brewery. It's so big. I don't know what's going on here. Tons of this stuff here. You can see their operation is not small. And this is just the first building. I am kind of concerned, friends, because it's been so long since I've been in here. I don't see any sign of foosball at all. I also do not see any sign of giant Jenga, but I don't see any sign of the foosball. And they had some of the best foosball tables in the whole city of St. Pete in this place. I used to come here often and play with my friends, the three friends that I know that even know what foosball is. We would come here and play, but it's not here anymore. They have darts now. It's kind of lame. But they do have one of these spinny wheels with free stuff on it, so that might make up for some of it. And more of the swag section. How about those glasses? I like those. I like these glasses especially. Better than a pint glass. Never seen vanilla extract sold at a brewery. Oh, interesting. For a pint glass. Three Daughters is rad. They got some great beers, great atmosphere, pretty large space, and a concert venue. What else do you want? Thanks for joining me today, friends, at Three Daughters Brewing Company in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. Stand by for the ratings. Three Daughters Brewing is a really good brewery. I like them. I've liked them for a long time. I appreciate their beer. I'm going to give them a 3 on their beer, though. The staff, a 4. The atmosphere, a 5. It's hard to beat that place. It's a concert venue. They have a big wide open space. It's really nice. The location, I'm also going to give it a 5. They're very close to several other breweries within walking distance or a short drive to a lot of downtown St. Petersburg breweries. The price, I'll give them a 3 on the price. They're average. Bonus points. I almost deducted points because they took away their foosball tables that were really good. But I didn't think that was fair, so I'm going to leave it as no bonus points. That gives them a total of 20 points. Thanks for joining me today, friends, at Three Daughters Brewing in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'll see you at the next brewery.